Okay guys, I'm back. I got my hair braided down and I'm now going to start laying my tracks. I have on two stocking caps and what I'm going to do in the back, I'm using my 27 piece, the black hair. The other hair that I'm going to put in the top, it came with smaller pieces, but I want a two-toned effect. I don't want it all one color. So y'all, this is something I'm just trying. Don't know how it's going to turn out, but here we go. So what I did, I put, let me show you. I got, if you can see that, I got several tracks put together. I got 4. And that's for down here. I'm going to do that all the way up. This is my first time trying the 30-second hair glue. So we're going to see. I see a lot of people using it, and I just want to know what the difference is in the other one and this one. And I know it says 30-second, but I want to know, I'm getting ready to find out if it actually works that way. So here we go, y'all. Okay, first row. Okay. Y'all, I just want to offer y'all a little hope for you, for all of you that are in relationships and seem like everything is going wrong or nothing is going the way that you want. Um, I'm not sure if there is a perfect relationship. I've heard people say that they never really have really bad arguments, and what I get out of that is they don't get to the point where they're saying things that they don't mean, or they're not raising their, they can have disagreements. There's a different way of having an argument and having a disagreement. And to have an argument, I mean, you just really going at it, y'all. And to have a disagreement is for somebody to have an opinion and you totally disagree, and you both agree to disagree. You know, that's their opinion and that's that. But an argument is something totally different. An argument goes beyond the point of reasoning and understanding where the other person is coming from. Um, so if you're in a relationship, just know that it's always give and take. You don't always have to prove that you're right about everything, you know. And that's something that's been a struggle for me, because if I feel like you wrong, and I ain't gonna let it go till you understand that. So that's one of my weaknesses, and I'm the first one to admit that. Um, I know I ain't perfect, and I don't claim to be perfect, but I still feel like if you wrong, and I'm gonna tell you. Now that's, to me, I only do that with certain people. If it's something going on and it's not any of my business, I ain't gonna open my mouth. You know, that's just all to that one there. If they don't ask me what I think, uh, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not gonna butt in because it's not meant for me to do that. I have nothing to do with it. Plain, simple, point blank, period, with an exclamation mark. It's none of my business. Now, if we're having a conversation and we talking about something and we start to disagree and they welcome my opinion, that's fine. But I'm not just going to jump right in and. But a lot of people don't know not to do that. They feel like they just cause it come up, that means it's supposed to come out. But we get in relationships and we feel like everything is gonna be, this person is gonna be perfect. Y'all, people change, and we might have started out like my husband and I. We started out dating when we were teenagers. You have a different mindset when you're a teenager, okay, than you do when you're an adult. Teenagers, all you want to do is party and have a good time, um, that kind of stuff. But when you get to be an adult and you are now responsible for other people, things change. Well, they supposed to, but then you got a lot of people don't want to let go of old ways. They feel like, oh, this is me and you accept me as this. But sometimes, well, not sometimes, we do have to let go of old things, guys. We do. We have old mindsets, old way of doing things. If you used to paying your bills a certain type of way and you have bounce checks out the yin yang every month, okay, it's time to do something about that. We gotta correct that. Unless it's working for you and you don't have no problem with it. You know? Okay. If you tired of your mate doing certain things and you voice your opinion to them, look, I'm not happy. This is not working for me. That's all you can do. And then at that point, if you decide you don't want to be in that no more, then you got the opportunity to leave. But a disagreement and an argument is totally different. And some people have gotten to the point where they don't have patience in disagreements and arguments. Um, my husband and I, we have had some arguments. We have had some disagreements. And the older I get, the more I realize the difference between the two. And I realize how the results of an argument can be different. All about change. Life is all about change. Life is gonna always change. And you got some people that don't want to change. Some people are fine, cool, well with how they are and how they act. And certain instances it's okay, but it just all depends on the circumstances and what's going on. And if that person is single and they happy with the way they living, and if it's not hurting anybody else, then go for it. You know. Y'all don't know. I promise you, it has been a struggle for me not to come on this platform or on my channel and just let it ride. Y'all just don't know. I get frustrated about a lot of stuff. I get judgmental. I get all of that old stuff where I be wanting to talk about certain things, but everything is not meant for me to talk about. Um, and that's probably why my channel, as of right now, is really not doing a whole lot. And I don't know what God got in store for me, because I try to keep my attitude to a minimum as far as um, the things that I say and the things that I do, because I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to, I know everybody's not going to like me. I like me. I do. I like being pleasant. I like being helpful. I don't like that me that gets irate and I got a problem with cursing. I really do. I really do. Woo! I do. And so that's my struggle. Me trying to better myself in that area, because I feel like it's needed. Because I could come on here and sit and I could talk dirty and whatever I want to do to a limit. The YouTube will cut your stuff off. I don't know all the ins and the outs of YouTube. I really don't, y'all. So I'm doing this as I go. And I'm learning. Trying to learn anyway. So this is as far as I have gotten. Okay. I'm going to touch it up. I'm going to go up a little higher with my short pieces. I think I'm going to have my curls to come to the left side of my face. So I'm not going to add any more tracks on this side. I'm going to just keep going up on this side all the way around, and it'll be kind of like an asymmetrical thing going on. So y'all, I'll be back. I love y'all. And just know relationships aren't perfect. People aren't perfect. We make mistakes. We make bad choices. But you got to try to work things out. Because when you find a good relationship, it's worth holding on to. And when I say good, you find that person that love you for your stank shit and all, okay? For your bad habits, for your snoring, for your picking your teeth, for your clearing your throat, for your bad money management skills, for your bad whatever it might be, for your thighs that rub together, for your knees that's kissing each other left and right, for your feet that's extra long, for your toenails that have turned brown and all those kind, whatever somebody might consider as a no-no. When you find that person that loves you for all of that, you got to be happy. You got to be proud of that, because, they love you regardless of what your shortcomings may be. So, I'll be back. Y'all know I like to talk, so I'm going to talk my way through these videos. And I love y'all. I'll be back in a few. Bye, sucker.